What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Road to Glory, episode number 6. And the game isn't even out yet. I know, I'm on an absolute mad one. I'm liking playing this game, and we've actually just got a new patch, which is quite interesting. Now, one thing they have unpatched, just to straight away get into it, because the comment section is flooded with it, because I can't believe I didn't turn off the shadows. There was a few of you guys actually asking how to turn the shadows off as well, so I will just very, very quickly show you, although it doesn't really work, but it's not... You might imagine that it's in the visual settings. It isn't. It is in accessibility, and you can see my stadium shadows are off. It doesn't always work, though, unfortunately. It seems to just flip a coin as to whether it's going to turn them off or not. Lots and lots of stuff to talk about today, though. First of all, obviously, the new patch. I've been on and tested it out a little bit, and it doesn't really feel any different, I'm going to be honest with you. I've got a little screen recording over here from when we first come on. They've tuned low-driven shots, but it's only when you do max power. So that's kind of... I wasn't doing that anyway. I wasn't aware that that was OP. Low-driven shots are just good, but I was never max powering them. They've done some adjustments to fullback positioning, wing backs, the one where they're on the half back and stuff like that. They've tweaked that around a little bit. If I just fast forward, improved teammate offside awareness. Now, I haven't actually been on the website on the Trello to read it properly. I'm not sure whether that's talking about defenders or attackers. I really hope it's defenders, because I always have one centre-back playing somebody on sides like 5 yards further behind the other 3 defenders. So fingers crossed that's that. Centre-backs are less likely to run wide. It's basically just little tweaks. Like I said, the game isn't even out yet. This is the day 1 patch. I'm really hoping that there's another patch very quickly that sorts out just the annoying stuff like the shadows. I'm quite happy with where this game plays at. I don't know what you guys, most of you guys in the comment section seem to be enjoying it. Most people on Twitch who've got early access through the pre-order seem to be really enjoying it. There's a couple of people like griping about it and moaning and stuff, but is any game perfect? Well, yes, Call of Duty 4. But aside from that, no. There's always going to be people who like it. There's always going to be people who don't. And for me personally, I quite like this game. I've been enjoying it. Yes, the defending can be a bit frustrating sometimes. Something that I will show you guys, actually, that's really, really helped me with my defending, is I was trying out different settings, basically, on here. Now, one thing I would, again, just hammer home to you guys is precision shooting. And somebody commented on my Twitch stream during a chat saying, I just can't get to grips with precision shooting, Andy, what should I do? And basically what I said to them is go and do objectives in squad battles, do your evos in squad battles, do your silver stars things, and have precision shooting on, and just win 30-0. And it might seem boring, but essentially what you're doing is just grinding your muscle memory to be better at aiming at the goal, because you can't practice precision shooting by playing Div Rivals or playing the early knockout tournament thing, where you get 2 or 3 chances a game through on goal, and you have to do it right, otherwise you don't score, because that's just too much pressure, it's too much stress, you're not going to learn it. Whereas if you just go and score 30 goals in a squad battle game, and 30 goals in a squad battle game, and even if you want to go and play online, you can turn precision back off for a bit, and you can still practice your precision shooting, whilst not having precision shooting on, and try and be a bit more conscious about your aim. But if you do get it wrong, it doesn't matter, because you're still unassisted, and eventually you'll be good enough to just have precision on all of the time. So that's my tip there for that. They have come back into the chat as well and said it did work, so well in Andy. Anyway, I've been trying different stuff here. Right stick player switch reference and next player switching and all that sort of these stats settings. This one I think is personal preference, the ball relative or player relative. It's just how your brain works. But this one, classic closest to the ball or goal side. Closest to the ball for me is absolutely terrible. And I know I've seen a lot of people talking about you should use it because how different the attacking is on this game. You want to switch to someone closest to the ball. The thing for me is that this really, really affects your second man press, which I think is very, very important in this game because defending is quite difficult. And if you have this on closest to the ball, whenever you press R1, the second man press will be whoever's closest to the ball, but that might be somebody behind the play. So if they're running with their centre mid and you press R1, rather than your CDM stepping up to close the space, your centre attacking mid will just be running behind them like an idiot and never catch up, and they're just Beyblade dribbling through your midfield. So personally, I like classic. Would recommend trying the ones out for yourself and seeing what you feel like, but I really, really dislike closest to the ball. Anyway, other things to do in this video. We've got our Div Rival rewards. There's a new Evo. I've been trying out some new teams and formations and stuff, so we're going to talk about that. And we've got comment of the day. Comment of the day today comes from Higortunian. I get the idea of the joint account, Andy, but seeing 0 Everton players in the Road to Glory team just feels wrong. It's a valid comment. I've also seen a lot of comments saying the opposite thing. So I think people are, again, entitled to their own opinions like they are about this game, but I think that's a perfectly valid opinion to have. Somebody did comment, he'll probably add Everton players after he's evoed them to usable cards, and Hygar commented, I get that, but part of the fun was being an underdog using Everton cards below the power curve. Very, very valid opinion, I think, personally. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the same way as people like to run their road to glory a bit differently. This is just how I'm playing and enjoying this game this year, and you can see I'm trying out another completely different team. I've played quite a bit in Div Rivals, actually. Matchmaking is currently busted. And I've also been playing quite a bit in this early access elimination tournament. I did win it the other day, and I'm now trying to win it again with different formations, different players, trying different stuff out, and just trying to get a bit of a feel for this game, give you guys my opinion, get better at it, learn what's going on. And I can honestly, like, hand on heart, I would never have won this tournament if I was putting Branthwaite and Dewsbury Hall and Roll and stuff like that into my team. Maybe when the Roll Evo's finished, he would actually be good. But it's early access, like the game isn't out. The people who have got the game at this point are the most hardcore, sweatiest of the community. It's people who've paid like an extra 30 quid to play the game 4 days early. They've loaded up FIFA points. They've all got mad teams. Everyone's running around with an icon that they got out of the pre-order pack. And I did try playing on the first day or so with Branthwaite, Garner, Dewsbury Hall, stuff like that in my team. But it's hard learning a game without competent players. And maybe if I went back and put some of the Everton players in my team now, I would do a lot better. But I was really struggling with the fact that I'm trying to learn the game. And if I get anything, even if I don't get it absolutely perfectly, I was screwed because I'm using non-rares and stuff like that. And I'm playing against Trinity Rodmans and Sophia Wilsons, and I've got Totti, and people have got Henri, and I've seen loads of Chabun Kun and all stuff like that. So that's why I'm very excited to put Everton players in. I mean, I can add past and present Everton players like Lucy Bronze and stuff like that are quite good. Chloe Kelly used to play for Everton, so there is good ones there. Moise Keane, people are evoing him. He's pretty sweaty. But I've just been trying to enjoy the game in the best way that I can, and that runs in parallel to me evo Everton players, but also just playing with different players and winning these tournaments, and it's just enjoying early access, to be honest with you. So, appreciate the comments. Very valid. I'm just kind of doing things my own way, and I think neither of them is particularly wrong. So, speaking actually of mail and roll, I've got a PSA for you guys because this has kind of pissed me off, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I've been on this game for like 8 hours a day, every day since it dropped, apart from yesterday, which annoyingly was the day after I started my mail and roll training camp thing. And oh, actually, there was another comment which made me chuckle from somebody saying, for someone who's got loads of Pokemon plushies behind him in his background, it's annoying that he doesn't know how Pokemon eggs work. Yeah, I don't know how Pokemon eggs work. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a Gen 1 guy. As you can tell by all the plushies, to be fair. Like, my favourite Pokemon's Gengar. Come at me, you know? I got a shiny Gengar in Pokemon Let's Go. But I'm also a Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Silver. That is Gen 2, but I didn't play it as much kind of guy. I can't remember how the eggs work and stuff like that. You know, I had Pokemon Go where you add an egg and you walked around and it made a hatch. I'm not really sure how the daycare thing works, to be honest. Breeding Pokemon and shit. I didn't get that far. So, sue me. But the plushies are sick. My sister made all of them, which is very, very cool. And Gengar's my favourite, although Eevee's probably the best made one. But that is irrelevant. We need to do this Dewsbury Hall, and there's also a new Evo that we can talk about as well. This is what's pissed me off. I put him in this thing which says take him on a 4-day training journey. I didn't come on the game yesterday, so it's now 48 hours later, and you have to claim level 1 to start level 2. So I guess maybe I should have thought that that's going to be the case, because that's kind of how all of the other Evos work, where you do the different levels. So there we go. We'll take our first boosts for roll, and we'll put them up to... Oh my god, his cards changed to gold? Holy shit, that is cool. This is so much better than them just being green. I actually love it. 9 overall, 7 shooting, 5 passing, 5 dribbling, 1 sprint speed, and relentless. Now we have to wait another day for him to gain all this stuff, and then make sure we come back and claim it to wait another day, and then wait another day. So, PSA for you guys, as you're getting this game and coming on and doing the training camp things, I think these ones are only a single day, but for the silver one, make sure you come back and claim it every 24 hours. Because apparently you have to. It's such a pain in the ass. Anyway, Dewsbury Hall. We need to get him as +1 defender. There is a new Evo that just gives +1 passing, and you have to pay 200 FC points or 10k for. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't mind it as an Evo. In fact, I think it's fine as an Evo, you know? Let me give +2 passing by doing this twice. I think that's absolutely fine. But paying? Not sure about that, EA. As I've just said, the game isn't out yet, you know? But anyway, we can maybe put that on Dewsbury Hall. I can't remember if this maxes his passing out. The passing here is in-game boosts, I think. It depends what he gets his passing to, because this one is capped at 83. I feel like it's going to be more than 83. So we'll have to find somebody that we can put this on. Maybe another centre mid to start it off. Maybe a fullback might be quite good. Maybe mail and roll when we finish the Evo and him. We'll be able to make it even higher. I can't remember what it gets to. Let's have a quick look. But so when he goes to 78 passing, so maybe we could put that on roll and we'll get him 84, 80, 80, 80. That's pretty good for a centre mid, because again, the good thing about this Evo is that it doesn't boost their overall. So that's probably a chain one for in a few days. Quite like it as an Evo. Think it's absolutely fine as a concept. Not super fussed on the fact that you have to actually pay for it. Okay, that's the only Evos that are out. We've got a new promo coming out tomorrow, which I'm assuming is going to have like a marquee Evo that goes with it. Whether that releases on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm not really sure. It's usually on the Friday, I think, when the promo comes out. You get like a big... So it's called Cornerstones for you guys that aren't aware. I think EA have already announced that. If not, apologies for the leaks. I won't tell you the players that have been leaked into it just yet, because I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it's not. But anyway, that's coming out. Hopefully going to get a sick Evo for that. What I have got, even though we can't actually really go into a game because matchmaking is a bit bugged, I have got my Div Rival rewards, which we can claim. Div 6, not too bad for early access. Would quite like to get a bit further up and start getting some decent rewards, because you only get 7k now. Now, EA did say they're going to adjust the rewards for Rivals, Draft, Champs and stuff throughout the year to keep up with the power curve. So I can appreciate that they're not just going, these are the rewards for the year. Oh, you're in Div 2, here you go, here's 65k, or wherever you would get at the very start of the game. But also, one of the reasons I wanted to do a joint account was to make coins by just playing the game on my Squad Builder Showdown account. And now they're going, here you go, here's 7k in some untradeable packs. Brilliant. So I guess as the game goes on, these will get a little bit better. But we've got some player picks to start us off first. Let's have a look. Nothing great. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Is that one tradable? Oh, that one's tradable. Cool, there's some coins. So that means these two are untradeable and slightly more likely to be decent. Okay, Kirkes and Visser, not too bad. She give it a Mission Merseyside, as always. And then in our other one, Rahmani, Goethe, or Ben White. Okay, bit of fodder. Why not? So then got ourselves a untradeable, mega pack. That looks like... Oh, I have no idea. Not a clue. All right, not the best. Untradeable. Thank you for the fodder. 10 times 75. A Dutch goalie from Arsenal. Is that going to be? I believe so. Yes. Okay. More fodder, to be fair, to be stocking a bar club to do SBCs with. And I've been keeping on top of the SBCs. So what I've been trying out, actually, whilst we open these packs, we can have a little chat about, Edin Dzeko. I'm not sure how long Dzeko has got left. In fact, I can find out for you. Obviously, you guys are watching this video a little bit after it was released. 2 days, it says, he expires in. 32k. But honestly, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I guess especially if we're getting stuff like this from Div Rivals rewards, and I assume if you guys are playing squad battles, all the squad battle rewards are untradeable as well. You need something to do with your fodder that it's giving you. And it's not like you need ridiculously high rated fodder. It's an 82 squad, an 82 squad, an 83 squad. You can do that all with worthless discard value cards. And then you do need one 84 squad, which costs 13k. As a card, I've really enjoyed Edin Dzeko. I've been trying him out. I tried him in a 4-4-1-1, which is one of the most meta formations on this game. But I just really couldn't get on with it, to be honest with you. I just wasn't a fan at all. I don't know if it's because I'm a two-striker kind of person. I don't know if it was because of the custom tactics that I had set to it. I was playing with a Playmaker Plus in Airlatoon. I feel like maybe you need someone who's on Shadow Striker just to actually get forward a little bit. Dzeko felt a little bit isolated, and whilst he was doing quite well, and we had some good wingers and stuff, wasn't vibing with it loads, and I've been trying some other stuff out. So we'll come on to that, but Dzeko himself, class, would recommend. So there we go, there goes all of the packs. I'm not 100% sure which ones I just had anyway, and which of them were my DIV rival rewards, but unfortunately, nothing particularly good out of them. But never mind. We're just basically playing DIV rivals to get our... What the heck? Oh, that I've just accidentally clicked on the pre-order pack thing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know what? Actually, Ronaldo and Messi are viable players on this year's game, which I quite like. And I think some of that comes from... Oh, hello. Some of that comes from the change of the type of gameplay. And I think also some of that comes from the power curve and stuff like that, and them saying that they're not going to go as mad with the power curve. So... fingers crossed it plays like that. And I did see some of you guys saying you would like to see like FUT Champs challenges and stuff. So there's definitely a FUT Champs challenge in there of Messi and Ronaldo FUT Champs, like using the GOAT and the second GOAT in a FUT Champs team, which I think is pretty cool. But the team that I currently have does not have Messi or Ronaldo in, and I've actually just changed it to 4-2-2. I was not using Totti. I was running a 4-4-1-1 initially that had Dzeko striker, Cuthbert and McTominay centre mid, Guro right in, and Lauren James on the wing, and Ella Toon at cam. Didn't like it. So I changed to 4-2-3-1 to have 3 cams, because Guro and Lauren James can both play cam as well. It was a bit better, but I still kind of missed having 2 strikers. So I've just now, I mean, you can see this team's called 4-4-1-1 testing. We tested it, we went a fan. We've now decided, after a couple of games of 4-2-3-1, to give this a go and basically still have 2 cams, but have 2 strikers as well. Totti's got false 9++, which people are saying having a false 9 striker this year is actually really, really good. So this is what we're going to try out. I think we're in the semi-final of the daily elimination tournament thing, but I'm not 100% sure whether it'll actually let me play a game. So we're going to have a cut. And when we're back, it'll be when it actually lets me play a game. And hopefully that's in about 15 seconds. Oh, we're in! Yes, please don't have a million ping. Yes, 10 ping. Come on then. Let's try this 4-2-2 out. All right, let's see what we're playing against then. Division 6. People who can play FUT Champs. You get guaranteed instant access. Got Seger in his pre-order pack. Got Gakpo, Ekitike, and Saka. Nice. Welcome to the Hill Dickinson. Please have the shadows off. Nope. Good. All right, let's see what this 4-2-2's talking about, because I've played some people who've used it, and it's quite good when I've been playing against it. So I'm looking forward to trying it out myself. Edin Dzeko's pretty good. So I was doing this L2 spin the defender thing. I want to say it's called Enforcer, but I could be wrong. It's the new physical play style that's in dribbling. It turns out he doesn't actually have it, which is kind of mental. It's the one that Gyökeres has got as a plus. I thought Dzeko had the silver version. He doesn't. I've just been doing it anyway, and he's just been spinning defenders with his strength. He's actually really good. I mean, okay, I'm trying to make a video here, mate. And we've just spent about 5 minutes trying to get into a game and instantly got a 2-0 rage quit. Brilliant. Cool. Right, all right, well, this is turning into just me chatting to you guys, basically, this episode, which I guess, again, I keep saying it, the game isn't out yet. There's not crap loads of content and stuff like that to do, but I do like to just have a chat to you guys, keep you up to date with what I'm doing, what I'm playing, what teams I'm using, etc, etc, etc. Do we try another game, or do I go and do some Evos and come back and show you the finalised versions of Dewsbury Hall and stuff like that? I think we do that. In fact, why not both? Let's put Dewsbury Hall in the Div Rivals team, because that's what we were talking about with comments of the day. Let's give it a go. Now that I've actually got better at this game, I know we are trying to test out 4-2-2, but let's test out 4-2-2 whilst Evo in Dewsbury Hall. All right, we're back in. Dewsbury Hall is here this time. Ooh, Silver Stars Yashin, that's cool. Go outside. Pepe's meant to be real good. I do still need to try him out. He's got KDB, and up front he's got... We didn't get to see. Jose Perez? Ronaldo, of course. People love Ronaldo on this game now. And I still haven't worked out if you need power shots to do low-driven power shots well, or if you need low-driven to do low-driven power shots. But apparently low-driven power shots are very good. Say... Oh, go on, Dewsbury Hall, my goat. Go on, Dewsbury Hall. Into Totti. Dzeko will have that. Little bit of strength. Oh, he hasn't got the play style. All right, Totti has got technical, though. Very nice. Oh, okay, we've conceded from a corner. I also forgot to tell you guys something absolutely mental that I've done. And it's kind of annoying me that I forgot, because I genuinely think, because of the way defending is on this game, one of the best playstyle, if not the best playstyle plus for a centre-back to have is Jockey Plus. And I actually have a Pavard with Jockey Plus, and it's a regular gold Pavard, and it cost me 100,000 coins because it's the untransferred version, which is a bit mental. And I did mostly do it just for this sort of screamer from Totti. I basically just did it for Squad with the Shutdown. I'm going to be honest with you. But you guys might have noticed the Pavard that is an inform, that was Impact's last week, is in the French league now. I think it's Marseille he plays for. Whereas this Pavard that I've got here with Jockey Plus, which is really, really freaking good, is still in the Serie A. So I picked it for Squad with the Showdown just to be a bit annoying. But it is quite funny that I have a 100,000 coin gold card on my road to glory because of the single account thing. Oh, I thought Dewsbury Hall had just scored a screamer. Oh, that would have been so sick on his debut in Div Rivals. Go on, Lemfy Lauren. Ah, it's a cheesy goal. Oh my God, what a save. Wow. This guy's so weird at defending. I don't know what he's doing. You can just basically do nothing and he's just tackling thin air. Okay, cool. All right, good first half and a false 9 plus Totti hat trick. Maybe the people saying false 9 is good are onto something. Oh, cheeky little Dewsbury Hall assist. Oh, there we go. We are cooking. I told you, Dzeko's good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a first touch from Ronaldo. Oh, what a goal. Oh, that was filth. Oh, I thought I'd done it. Oh, I really want to score with Dewsbury Hall. Honest to God, this Yashin is insane. I was offside, but holy moly, what a save. I need to get this card. Is this guy ever going to engage? I don't think so. All right, Totti is unbelievable, as you guys can see. Not that that's any use to you, because you can't get him. But I guess if you've got billions of coins, maybe try out regular Icon Totti. He's insane. Can we get a Dewsbury Hall goal? Into Totti, wait for the run, round the corner. Here's the finish! Yes! Go on, Keenan. We love it. We love it. I mean, it's basically a goal in squad battles playing against this bloke, but still. First goal in Div Rivals, on his debut, gets himself a win as well. There we go, lovely. What a nice way to finish the video. Love it. Oh, and I think... Oh, wait, the duel was to score first. Did I not score first? And I didn't get my 300 bonus points. Oh, I did. There we go. Nice. Champions achieved. That is terrifying. Foot champs, next weekend. Here we come. I'll see you guys next time for another video.